Night of the Dead. From translation, Nacht, Untoten. A map that brought a genre to life and struck fear in many hearts. From the completion of the World at War campaign, you are faced with a cutscene so memorably gut-wrenching as you see someone in the distance sprinting towards you, with the realization that it is the undead approaching its next victim, which is you. Now, you find yourself in a concrete fortress with boarded windows, and to your right, you see a door that reads help. With that being said, you realize there's no escape. The foggy night, with the exaggerated massive size of the illuminating moon, amplifies the gravity of the horror aspect of this map. These key aspects are the usual foundation of what you see in comical horror. As many of you are watching this retrospective, I'm sure you have played this map at least 1 or 2 times and have felt the atmosphere of mystery and hopelessness. You know you can push down the horde's back with the wall weapons in the very room that you found yourself in, but it won't just do that. As you progress through the rounds, you begin to find that the undead are becoming stronger, and you begin to panic as you meet face to face with the undead. This concept of fear worked very well during its time. As originally purposed, Nacht, Untoten was an Easter egg reward after all, after the completion of the World at War campaign. Although people began to actually really enjoy what the zombie experience had to offer with its addicting gameplay loops, and you get to challenge your buddies, or maybe by yourself, to see how long you can survive by yourself, because you don't have any friends and you cry yourself to sleep at night every night, and it's a slippery slope. With all that being said, we must dissect why COD Zombies is so addicting and replayable, and the community that sprouted from this very game mode. This retrospective series will take a lot of time and energy out of me, as I am a full-time college student and I got many things outside of that. So if you guys want to support me or support the channel, you can donate through super chats or even just join the Discord for free. Of course, grab a snack and some coffee, as we're going to dive into the anatomy of Nacht, Untoten. Of course, during the exploration of this map, you realize that this building was a reused asset from the multiplayer and campaign game modes of World at War. The gameplay is as bare bones as it gets. You feel very vulnerable due to the claustrophobic nature. There are 0 perks, and with the limited firepower that is provided in this map, you feel the sense of hopelessness. The wall weapon library is very interesting, as the entire library of weapons are actually not as bad as other maps, as you have the simple starting weapons, the BAR rifle, 3 shotguns, and the Thompson, and a feature that is so weirdly exclusive to Nacht, Untoten is the cabinet. The ominous cabinet that is very overpriced, I'd say so far myself.
You're broke! You're fucking poor!
As you play through the map and you start to worry and panic that the firepower isn't working as well, you find yourself a presentation of the crutch of COD Zombies, and every map at least relies on this feature, which is the mystery box, where all of my gambling addiction and of course poor spending habits sprouted from. This mystery box is the sentient being of hope. This very mystery box holds a wonder weapon. The wonder weapon in particular, the ray gun. The ray gun is the face of COD Zombies in general. The ray gun is the foundation, the grandfather of all the wonder weapons you see nowadays. The ray gun in particular is something special in many hearts, especially the OG fans, as back in the day, when you had the ray gun, you were literally the best player of the entire lobby until you start shooting at your feet, and then now we're going to start talking about how people don't deserve ray guns and whatnot, and what they thought was an Easter egg now turns into a genre.
He built an entire empire on gambling,
prostitution and booze, right under the noses of the cops.
The future hangs by a thread. You must awaken the test subjects.
Well, guys, thank you so much.
thank
this
you.
has been a lot of fun. Is there anything you want to say?
I just want to say thank you so much to all of you who have played and been part of our world.
Over 10 years, this has become part of our lives, and thanks.
We really appreciate it. It's been an absolute blast. And the doctor finds you all delicious. And one last thing, I hate you, Dempsey.
Thanks for letting me scream at you for 10 years, gutbags!
You see what I mean? He's just abhorrible.
A genre that brought many careers. A genre that put people together and pulled people together. Now, of course, there is that aspect of the world record stuff, where I'm just gonna direct you to Krups. Krups is a YouTuber that does cover all of the world record scene. The world record scene is very fascinating, as people literally got to round 1,000 on this map, utilizing the flamethrower, which is a wonder weapon within itself, as especially the old engine only supported 24 zombies, and it made it very easy for people to progress through the rounds. Krups is an amazing YouTuber. I would advise you guys to go check it out if you guys are very, 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 into the world record stuff. Although, everything being said, there isn't much to talk about in this map, besides the radio that is very strange and ominous. As you knife it, there is different channels that play. I wish this video could be a lot longer, but there's not much that this map provides, as it is very bare bones. I have personally made a lot of memories from playing this map, and I'm sure most of y'all have as well. Whether it was playing with your relatives, or maybe playing with your buddies late at night, and maybe even falling asleep with the controller on your hands. Even if Nacht, Untoten was not your first map, I'm sure you have done the same with Kino, or maybe even Black Ops 2 maps. These memories are memories that will never go away, and I'm sure y'all look back and just have a good smile on your face when you guys think back to those good old memories. What I would advise to you guys as viewers is to revisit these old maps, as nowadays we are spoiled with a lot of mechanics that arguably just ruin the game pretty much, specifically the Modern Warfare 3 Outbreak looking thing. Yeah, it's just disgusting, but go back to these maps and give it a shot, and let me know in the comments if you guys felt any gratitude or maybe felt anything good from playing these maps. I'm sure I did when I was making this video. But later on in this retrospective series, we will go into more complicated and convoluted maps that have a lot of features and a lot to give, especially now Treyarch has identified that COD Zombies is not just an Easter egg. It is a genre that has such a huge community behind it. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I enjoy that you guys at least take a look into my videos and actually sit down and relax and watch. But if you guys want to support me, there is super chats. I have members on maybe possible future content hints. I love you guys, and if you are excited to see more episodes like this, please subscribe, like, and be sure to comment, as commenting and just get me into the algorithm. But anyways, thank you guys so much, and adios.